Hello everyone, welcome back to the Geek Blend and another episode of Cantina and another episode with Jason again. Thank God.
Woohoo!
I don't get to talk to the wall or a camera and, just be like, hey, there's nobody here.
People conversing with
Yes, I
people
love conversing.
and talking to each other and physical contact. It's 2020. What the fuck?
I know, man. It's like,
I know.
yeah.
I block it out.
So what do you got today?
Oh boy. So this was a present from my good friend Logan. This is another Urban Artifact beer. It is a peanut butter, banana, and jelly beer. I don't know much about it. I honestly didn't even know about this beer existing. He just randomly texted me a picture one day and said, look what I got you. As soon as I saw what it was, I was super excited, stoked. His personal opinion of it wasn't very high, so I kind of like that. It sets my expectations low. I'm a big fan of peanut butter and jelly, and
Me too.
I love peanut butter and jelly. I grew up on that shit, as I'm sure, probably 95% of you people out there did. Now, is that going to translate well to a beer? That's a tough call because, like we were just talking earlier, I've had a s'more beer, and I love s'mores. Who the hell doesn't love s'mores? And I don't think I've had a s'more beer that I've liked. I think they all taste like shit. I don't know what it is about them. They just cannot translate that taste into a beer, I feel. What style of beer this is, I don't even think it, honestly, I was reading about it and I didn't really see anything. It just says a peanut butter grape jelly on toast with banana slices is the flavor profile that they're going for, mind you. It says it's brewed with roasted peanuts, bananas, and Concord grapes.
So it doesn't even say if it's an ale or a lager or anything like that?
But I don't see a damn thing about this at all. That is literally all the information we are given. Like I said, it's from Urban Artifact. In all honesty, if I was to walk past this on a shelf, I probably would have never even given it a second look, because it does look like somebody's,
Foo plants and stuff.
Somebody's grandma drew this. That it was like a homemade get well soon card that she made for her grandson, and fucking, mailed it to you with a check for $12 in it. Yeah, the label art would have never, honestly, would have caught my eye.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
It is called. It does have a name.
Epicurean. That's what it looks like.
I don't know what the hell that means.
I don't know. It's probably the name of that line or something, maybe.
It is 8.5% alcohol by volume, so it's going to have a
It's
punch.
a strong one.
It's going to have a punch to it.
It's going to be more like a stout, though, with it being the peanut. Probably not.
I don't know. I mean, from what I was probably expecting, this was going to be a stout. Now, mind you, it already looks like it's more of a sour.
It's definitely a lighter color.
Yeah. This pours out
almost like that grape color, like a Concord grape color.
Mm-hmm. I'm hoping.
See, I was expecting much thicker. I'm gonna be honest.
That's
with you.
what I
was expecting much thicker, man.
And I thought, I'm glad it's not one of those ones you got to shake up, because it has all the shit in the bottom of it, and you're gonna miss out on more of the flavor.
Very interesting color on it, though.
I can smell it from here, though. That's weird. It's a weird smell. I'm not getting peanut butter and jelly at all from that.
It's like I'm getting I do get the roasted peanuts a little bit.
Do you? I'm getting. Well, there it is now. I got it.
Smell those nuts.
It smells nothing like. There, I do get it now. I do get it. That's kind of weird, man. All I was getting initially was kind of a fruity, tangy kind of.
After the peanuts, that's what it's smelling. It's fruit.
It's almost like when you like grapes in a sense. That's really all I was getting. But now I do. I smell the peanuts, and it's really in there, like the shell.
I'd be interested to smell that peanut butter jelly mix they make. Is that called goober or whatever?
Yeah.
To see if it smells like that.
Where it's mixed peanut butter and jelly.
I wonder if I would love to. I'd be interested to see if it smells like that.
I mean, I don't. Yeah. Let's do it, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm ready.
Me too.
I'm excited.
I get the peanut for sure.
I like it.
Me too.
I like it a lot.
I can let's see.
I think I'm understanding why he probably didn't like it, because it's more sour.
It is.
It's very, very tart. Very tart. But
It's the
for
grapes.
a tart beer to have a kind of an earthy, peanutty taste to it, when it's biting you in the back of your, whatever you call it, your jawline, that's something I would have never expected.
Me neither.
Ever
I would not
expected.
expect this to be in the sour.
Logan, if you're watching this, I want the rest of this shit. But yeah, no, I really like this beer. I'm kind of blown away that I got every flavor profile that it says. The banana hits you immediately.
Absolutely.
That's the first thing I tasted. As soon as it hit my tongue, I was like, holy shit, I taste banana. Like, I immediately tasted banana. But then it's sour, and then after you've already swallowed it,
There it is.
then you start tasting like peanut.
Yeah, banana's the first thing immediately.
Immediately.
And then I get a hint of the grape and then the peanut butter. Or the peanuts.
Dude, this beer is delicious.
Yeah, that's really good, man.
Urban Artifact, I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing over there in Cincinnati, Ohio, but you guys are like killing it.
You guys in Dewclaw, man. What the hell?
Crushing it.
You guys should do a collab. For real. Can you imagine that shit? Urban
Man,
Artifact and Dewclaw together?
It disappoints. I used to go to Cincinnati, Ohio every August for Scribble Jam. Shout outs to Annie's in Cincinnati, Ohio. Scribble Jam, Mr. Dibbs, that whole entire, I could run down a list, Atmosphere, all those hip hop groups that we went out there and watched. But after that music festival kind of fizzled out, there was really never any reason to go to Cincinnati. And I honestly feel like Dewclaw would be a reason I would go to Cincinnati just to catch a baseball game and visit the brewery.
The Urban Artifact, man.
Make a whole day out of it. They have a great zoo. They do have a great zoo.
Yeah, they do.
But shit, man, I want to visit this brewery so bad, just because honestly, I don't feel like I've had a bad beer from them yet. And
I don't think I have either, man. Really haven't.
I want to check it out. I want to check it out bad, because
they make some great.
This beer's phenomenal. This beer is literally like having a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with bananas on it.
Yeah.
Like, there's not one thing I feel like they missed on the flavor profile of that beer. Not one bit. And it's sour, which is something I wasn't even expecting. I thought we were diving into a stout or
I was
something like
expecting
that.
something thicker than this by a long shot.
Because we just did a sour, we just did a Goza, and I was like, oh, let's mix it up here a little bit. Let's not just sit here and just do sour, all the way down the line. Dude, this beer's good.
Yeah, I really like it. I think it's one of the first times I've ever. I mean, there's a few I've done where you can actually taste everything they tell you that's in the beer. When they have 19 different style of berries, there's no way in hell I'm going to break down which berries are in that damn flavor.
Yeah,
it tastes like berries. That's all I would say.
Yeah.
Like the last one I did, I think the last one was the strawberry one, where it actually had pieces of strawberry floating in it.
Yeah.
You could definitely taste the strawberry. But peanut butter, grape jelly, and banana slices. I taste every single thing in there.
It's pretty distinct too. It's not like you really have to sit here and kind of like guess and think. It's like very distinct. But like you said, I mean, I'm one of those dumb fucking people where when the first time I ever had a real blueberry, I was confused because I was like, this isn't sweet and tastes like candy, because blueberries don't fucking taste like that. They're sour and they're very tart without all the additives and sugars and all the other shit that a lot of these companies taste to make you to give you that blueberry flavor that your brain is growing. Yeah, it's just one of those things where like there's so many of these beers nowadays that have all, like you said, they've just got 20 different fucking ingredients in them, and you're just trying to figure out like,
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I just want a beer that tastes good, and if this is what it took, then so be it. But when you're going to bring something to the table like this and promise that your beer is going to taste like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with bananas on it,
and then you deliver.
Like you probably should do it. And you did it.
And Urban Artifact, man, you did. Yeah, that's the thing. Like you saying too with Cincinnati, it's like, what am I going to Cincinnati for besides the zoo? Or I'm not going to go watch the Bengals and the Browns or the Reds.
Being a Pirates fan, I have the right to say that.
Yes. So it's just like if I have no other reason to go to Baltimore, Maryland, except for to go to Dewclaw.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's in Maryland. I've never been, so it'd be kind of cool to see that side. But still, I would be going there directly to just. Like, so let's go to Maryland. Why are we going to Maryland? Because I want to go to Dewclaw. We'll do other things while we're there as well, but we're going to Dewclaw. It's like, why are you going to Cincinnati? For Urban Artifact. I could probably spend the whole friggin' day in their tavern until they drag me out. They drop me on the sidewalk, and the next morning I wake up and go back inside.
Yes.
That's what it would be. I'm sure.
Yes.
That's why I like to go into Indy and all the different tap rooms up there with the different breweries. It's like,
man, this is
I'm
a good beer. I'm
really stoked about this. I'm
utterly blown away by this.
I'm gonna tell you, I did not expect any kind of sour. When it was poured out, I was like, that's super light. It didn't even look like an ale. Like, it wasn't even thick enough for, like, you know, didn't have enough head to be. It was more like a lot of the sours and the gozes, they don't have a lot of head. As
soon as I cracked it open, man, I saw that color in there, and I was like, this isn't right. I mean, when you crack open a beer, and like I said, I'm expecting a stout or something dark to be in there, and I can immediately see this pinkish hue beer sitting in there. Like, I knew right away.
I dig that, man. I'm gonna go thumbs up on this one.
Oh yeah,
absolutely, thumbs up. Urban Artifact, you are in a dead on tie right now with Dewclaw. For my favorite freaking brewery of all time. It's just when you find stuff like this where they keep nailing it every time.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Like, what are you doing? Like, how am I supposed to say they're not my favorite brewery? Like, that's when I got that Dewclaw that was actually had an IPA. It was still tart like a sour, but I had the IPA in it. I'm like, man, what? Can I just live next to your brewery all day? Like, just stay there? Like, I build an effing house next door, so I can just walk over there and like, what do you got today? Fill my growler. You know?
It's the hardest part about a brewery that does phenomenal beers like this is I feel like they, you know, like we said in the last video, it's not going to be something they're going to make all the time. They're going to knock it out of the park and move on to the next bigger and better thing, at least in their mind. And then maybe we'll get lucky enough to see it come around again if they feel like putting in rotation. Sometimes I feel like it gets lost in a lot of these craft breweries now.
I agree.
They'll nail something that well, and then it's just like, you know, that was fun. That was a great beer. We liked it. We enjoyed it.
Move on.
We are so happy, and you know, thousands and millions of other people enjoyed it. But we got other stuff in mind.
They move on so quick sometimes. We're like, oh, no, go back to that. Go back to that.
Yeah.
That's another reason to go to some of these breweries because they have stuff on draft or on tap that you're not going to get in a can or a bottle in a liquor store. It's specifically brewed just for their tap rooms or their actual brewery where they're located where they actually do the beer.
Yeah.
So that's another reason for you to visit. Like, if you have a favorite brewery that's near you, go visit them. You might find something you love that they only carry there, and they carry it a lot more often than you think.
Yeah.
You can get your growler refilled all the time. But
take your growler. Always take your growler.
And like I said before in other videos, if you want to try one of these beers and you're not sure if you're going to be able to find it anywhere near you, call your local distributor that distributes these local beers. You might have more than one in your area. Give them a call and tell them hey, I have this specific beer. Somebody told me it was really good. Can you find it? If they can't, check online in their store. They might actually have it for, you know, they can actually ship it to you. If your state allows that, some states don't. It's only a few states, like a handful, that do that.
Very few. I think it's like 8 or 9.
Yeah, I think they need to do more because if you're going to put out stuff like that you don't distribute it very often, but you carry all the time, let me order it. Let me order a case of it. Just let me do it. Please.
Take my money.
Yeah, take it.
You should put the Futurama thing.
Yeah.
Take my money.
But yeah, thumbs up, man.
Yeah, easily.
Urban Artifact, awesome shit.
Thumbs up.
As usual.
Once again, you guys, damn you and your delicious beer.
So good.
Because now I'm going to Jones on this for, you know, weeks to come and hope I can maybe find some more or talk somebody into finding me some. But either way, thank you, Urban Artifact, for all you do.
Absolutely.
I could kiss you guys on the cheek.
Absolutely.
But I don't, you can't during a pandemic. So.
That's true. Thank you guys for watching this episode of the Cantina. We do appreciate it. Leave a like on the video. It does help us out. Subscribe to the channel if you do like what you see and you want to see some more. And then hit the bell for notifications so you can stay up to date on everything we do here on the Geek Blend. So when we do new episodes of the Cantina every Tuesday, you'll get notified so you can watch it. Also, we do have a Patreon. If you want to donate anything to the channel, you can do it for as low as $1 a month to help us out. That we really appreciate it as well. So check the links for those in the description along with our social media if you want to get in contact with us. I'm Jeff.
And I am Jason.
And this is the Geek Blend. And if you geek about it,
we are going to speak about it.
Later.